put together, functioning. Ran it all day yesterday. It's been 4 days since that last video was made. I didn't get it posted for a while because I had some PC problems, but got that straightened out, and so I want to give you a rundown on it. Ran it yesterday pretty much all day because the bench is still drying out. It's probably going to be drying out for a month or more, who knows. I was getting about 650 off the top of the barrel Fahrenheit, and at the bottom of the barrel it was averaging around 350, and this was getting up to about 212, so not too bad. The bench itself, the highest I've gotten out of it is about 117 degrees. This has been sitting all night. I shut down the shop about 6 o'clock yesterday, and right now my hot spot, because I find that it's different in different places, looks like about 90, 91, 92, right in that area, which is plenty to warm your butt in the morning. It is 26 degrees outside, and the ambient temperature in here is about 38. So it's not freezing in here, and that's what I was looking for, because I store paints and finishes and stuff in here, so it'd be nice to keep it above freezing. But let's light it up, and we'll give you the initial readings, and then I'll come back throughout the day today, and we'll do it again and again until we're satisfied. So let's see here. Lighter. Yes. This is an envelope with sawdust and a few small chunks of easy to light wood. Let that go for a second. And I got some little chunks of cardboard. And then kindling. I need to sit right. There we go. I already cleaned it out, so I figured since I already put that in one video, you didn't need another one. I've got plenty of these scraps like this for my project, and they light really easy, so I've been using them to get going. Oh yeah. I added a damper up here, and I have to remember to open it up when I'm lighting. Yeah, there it roared to life. What I do in the evenings when I shut down, I leave this open most of the time, and then in the evenings when I shut down, I put the bricks over and I close that off, and it kind of traps the heat within the bench, and I think that's why I got the better temperature this morning than I had been the last few days. Last few days it's been like 57 degrees in the bench, and this morning it's 90, so it definitely made a difference. All right, let me take you off the tripod and we'll go up and show you what's going on. So here it is getting going. Pretty sure you should be able to hear that. So right now, on top of the barrel is 228. I can't see that in the camera, but I hope you can. And then down here at the bottom is 105. And over here, it only seems to get good readings on the little mud spots down there at the bottom. Is at 75. And the bench, of course, will be, that was 88 now. There's your 90. So we will see. It doesn't take it long. $205. Depends on where you're at. The little thermometer I've got up there is pretty much centered on the riser. There's 228, 229, 230. I mean, you can watch it climb. It goes pretty darn quick. Anyway, we'll come back in a while and get another reading, and we'll see how fast this is going to consume this stuff. So far, a stack like that with the wood box full seems to run me the whole day, so it doesn't take a lot of fuel. And yesterday I think it was a high of 30, and I got it up to about 65 in here. Considering this is a shop and there's leaks all over the place as far as letting heat out, especially upstairs, then I think I did all right. Oh yeah, haven't got to show you the fan yet. I made this little block that this little stand fan sits in, and once the barrel gets up to about 350, I turn the fan on. Of course, that cools the barrel. But yesterday, with the fan on, I was getting readings of upwards of 650 degrees off of it, so it works. And I do need to do something with the barrel, or it's going to start rusting again, because it had rust on it when I got it. So I haven't decided if I want to just oil it, or if I'm going to paint it, or what the deal is. I also really want to replace it with something I can remove that top to clean out the inside at the end of the year. But I'm thinking I'll just go through this first year with this barrel, and then during the summer when I'm not using it, do the replacement, because I've got to bust all the cob off around the bottom and put the new barrel on. So anyway, back in a bit, guys. So here we are about 3.5 hours later. Everything's burning quite nicely. I have used up most of the wood in that rack. Haven't really touched this up here. The barrel is running at 402. So it looks like it's running about 400 now. I just turned off the fan back there, so it might still be a little bit cooler from when as the fan blows across it. It actually cools it when I use this the thermometer on it. We're hitting 330s on the side there, 294. Looks like 260, 270. And then my hot spot over here
is now at 94. Now the bench heats up a lot slower, and I knocked this on purpose. I knocked this loose so that I could show y'all it's still wet under here. So, but now that's got me curious. Boink. So yeah, it's 94, 95, 96. Of course it gets warmer as you get closer that way. So anyway, it's going to take a while to dry this thing out, and as it dries out it should get warmer even faster. The exhaust at the bottom, well, my high there was 134, and then if I glance off the side of this, it gets fairly close. This is 185, 204, and then once you get above the what the heck is that thing called? Once you get above this, it drops drastically. Now I don't know if that's because it doesn't get an accurate reading off of the silver unless it's dusty, which it is down here. So I get a totally different reading there than there. And then I've been shooting the bottom side of the elbow up there and getting around 100 degrees. So well below my the point at which galvanized would become gaseous, since that's at like 735 or something like that. But yes, it does quite nicely. We will do one more set like this as I close off the bricks and shut the damper, that's what it's called. Ha! And I shut the damper for the night. I'll do a readings on it. Anyway, see you in a bit, guys. Oh, I've used up all the wood. The last of it is sinking slowly down into it. Burning quite nicely. The bench has gotten to 95. And back underneath the stone here, it's at, well, 105 max, so not too bad. And down at the bottom of the barrel, looks like 230. Midway, 262. We got 308. And I just turned the fan off once again, and I've also let it die down quite a bit. We're still doing 330. 332 is our high there. The exhaust looks like 130 roughly. 152 up high and 72 above the damper, which I will now close. And that's a cast iron damper, so it has holes through it, so it still lets some air pass. And you'll note the rocketing sound got a lot less. And here I just close this down and I leave just enough gap to let that continue to burn out in there. So there's still going to be a tiny bit of airflow through it. I've been doing it that way and it seems to still be working. But as this thing finishes drying out, I will give updates. Dart and Doc say hi. Yep, they heard their names. And that's it. I'm going to call this project a success. It was a hell of a lot of work, but I'm loving it. And that right there is a great place to sit. Might make me lazy. I might not get as many videos out. Now I'm already actually planning the next one, so be looking forward to that. Alright guys, have a good one and we'll see you soon enough.